don't want to spend too much time on that. There's too many other things I got to show. But anyhow, this slides down, and you can store 2 batteries in it for your Eotech. But anyhow, I was showing you the Eotech site. If you're looking at sites-wise, I would never recommend anything other than the Eotech. A couple of reasons why are that Eotech has been phenomenal for me. Like I said, if you can see it at all right there, I mean, it's crystal clear. You can adjust it so bright in daylight you can see it. I love the AA batteries. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but if you're looking for a full package, you'll buy a cheaper site. You won't be happy with it. You'll end up wanting something else. So if you can put the money on a credit card or whatever, just I'd say go with the Eotech. Cheaper thing to go with if you're wanting the whole package, like what that Eotech package is with the sight and the 3x zoom. Go with this. I've been more than happy with it. It works phenomenal. I don't think I'm going to be able to show it through the camera, just because it's one of those things that, let's see. Yeah, see if you can see, you have to have your eye close enough to it. I don't think I can get the camera close enough. I can't. You can kind of see it blinking in there, but once your eye is zoomed in and you're close to the aperture right here, and you're going to have your eye right back here, probably about where this Daniel defense thing is. So you're back about, what's that, 5-6 inches away from it, and you can see it clearly straight through. You can zoom in 3 times, and the zoom on it's incredible. If you do hunting with it, or I do a lot of shooting long range, I'll put something out 100, 200 yards, 300 yards, put this on, and with the Eotech sight on, I can hit it point blank. I can kind of show you, I got some targets here showing about 200 yards out what I can do with this gun with just these sights that are on it. Anyhow, switching back. So that's what you would actually look at. You would look for sight mark, this piece. This is a Mako 3x zoom, and it's the second version, Generation 2. It comes with a green band on it. You'll see it like listed on the websites. Optics Planet sells them. Their website had the wrong image on it, but when they sent it to me, it was the right one. It's like 90 or 80 bucks. It's the new Mako 3x zoom, 30mm tube, and that's what you're actually looking for, and it fits perfectly. You'll see on the sight mark, you just have 4 screws here. It comes with the tool. You screw them off, put your sight in, line it up where you want it. I pushed mine forward so it's almost touching the Eotech. It's not actually touching it, but it's pretty dang close if you see there. That way there's no actual like amount of distance between the two. And then you just use it as normal. The quick detach is great, and like I said, flips down to the side, and then you're ready to go if you want to use your Eotech on its own. I highly recommend it. Total package for just this piece, instead of it costing me $600. This piece alone with the tube, total package price, I was looking at 150 bucks. Because the actual quick detach 30mm connector here from Sightmark, you can get it from Sightmark for like 49 bucks. So you're looking at about 90 or 80 bucks on this, and then another 40 or 50 on this. So you're saving $300-400. Well, take your $300-400 you save on this and buy yourself the actual Eotech. You'll definitely be happy with it. I have the Eotech 512. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I can't talk enough about it. It's been a phenomenal scope. I'm just going to shut it off here. Some of the things, if you know anything about the Eotechs, which I'm assuming if you're looking at this, you probably do already. If you can see from the front of it here, it's got a battery compartment right here. You pop this open. Pretty easy to do. Pops right up. Slip this off. 2 AA batteries right here. Just close it back up. All you do is, if you see there, it just kind of pops off. 2 AA batteries. That's it. Take the 2 AA batteries, stick it right back here. Now, it is waterproof as well. You'll see there's seals right here. If you can see these at all. There's actual seals that it seals into. When you push that forward, see how it seals into them? No, watch. Seals right in. That's why it's so waterproof. I mean, there's no wiggle room. There's nothing. I mean, that's a solid piece. This here is like a composite graphite material. This is solid steel. So this whole piece that you see connected here is all solid steel, but this piece, it's just to help with the weight of it. Because like I said, when you get all this stuff combined on your gun, the Rock River Arms is a very solid made weapon. It doesn't have plastic on it. The Operator 2 series is very important because of the fact that, if you'll notice, and it's kind of hard to see, but this is a custom made free-floating tube that's in here that Rock River makes. Very well made. I would, after shooting, I've shot DPMS, Colt. What was the other one I just shot? Bushmaster, Colt, DPMS, and this one. Of all those, this one's been my favorite so far. I have some other guns I've done reviews on, but this is the first one I'm posting on YouTube. I have another place I do them. But anyhow, and so as far as the custom-made tube goes, it's very, very well made. The free-floating rail keeps it cooler, and it also helps with your barrel when you're firing, because obviously the recoil and things, it helps with the bullet going out the barrel if you know anything about free float. Anyhow, continuing on down the rail here, if you want more questions about the Eotech, you can always ask, but most people know the stuff about the Eotech, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that one. If you notice here along the rail, this does not come factory. These obviously, again, are Magpul. I've combined them to create my own pattern. On both sides, it's matching. If you look at it from this direction, you can see that on both sides of it, running down it, they match on both sides. They're spaced evenly, the same amount of space apart. I left a gap right in the middle, and you'll find out why here in a minute. But they're all spaced apart, and it actually creates a little bit of a kind of like a modern camo appearance. This is the foliage green and then black, obviously, and you snap them together right on the rail. Very solid pieces. They're not going anywhere. They work great also if it does get hot or it's a hot day out. I can set the gun against something, or I can put my hand on it. It's not hot at all. You'll notice on top here I have a couple other things. These are also bought from Magpul. They were just kind of to throw on there. I kind of threw them on just because they made the pattern of the gun look a little bit nicer. I don't really worry about the top rails getting scratched because I have so many attachments on top. I'm not ever going to be setting it down on these. But they just add a little bit of something to it. It kind of matches the side patterns because you got foliage green, black, foliage green. It kind of looks like gray, actually. Gray, black, gray, black, gray, black. And it continues on. It just kind of pulls the whole gun together. Continuing on, next thing is why I was explaining why I have a gap in between the rail here is you'll notice I've attached here a UTG grip. This is one of their new ergo grips. I think I got it on Amazon for like $10. The actual grip itself has been phenomenal. And I'll talk about just the gun's grips here, both this one and the one that came with the gun. This one, it fits perfectly in my hand. I like how it's got a big grip. You kind of have the curve back here for the back of your hand. Kind of feels like a trigger finger up here, so it's nice because you're holding on grip tight. I like that a lot about it. It's solid on the rail, very solid. Something else it comes with is, I'll show you here a little something special. On the bottom here, there's a little hidden panel. I use it for storing tools, like a penny for adjusting my sights because you need something to turn that. A penny I'll put in here like an extra battery. I'll put in, and the extra batteries for the actual light here. Uses CR123 batteries, but that's another thing. I'll put some batteries in here, tool, penny, and that way I have actually gear that if I'm out hunting or I'm doing something with it that I want to have it actually with me, it's all right in one spot. It snaps into place. It doesn't come out. It's also waterproof. I know you're thinking here this isn't waterproof, but it's actually because if you look down in here, see how this extends beyond? So when you're pushing that in, it's sealing up the whole tube, and then it seals in. It's got a bit of rubberized coating over it so that the whole thing is rubberized so it feels real nice in your hand. Again, that's a UTG Ergo Grip. The next thing here you have on here is obviously with the River Arms LAR 15. It comes with an Ergo Grip from, I'm trying to think of the name of it now. It doesn't say on it. Anyhow, it just automatically comes with the Ergo Grip. You can see it's a separate attachment here. See how it moves. You can take it off, but I absolutely love it. It fits great in my hand. It's very comfortable. Matches a lot the front grip, how it's got the rubberized look to them both. And they feel both very solid in your hand. My hand's a little bit of a thinner hand. It's not a huge, I don't have big fingers, so the thing is it fits very nice because it doesn't have those deep finger wells where you feel like you're awkwardly having to stick them in the holes. So if you have a really small hand, you could be holding it up here. I take up the whole grip, but the nice thing is it actually fits perfectly in the lines right here. It also has the winter trigger guard here, so if you use this out in the winter or you're hunting something, you have gloves on. It does have the nice winter trigger guard, which a lot of the rifles don't. You have to pay extra for it. And like I said, the package that Rock River has is an incredible. The LAR 15 Operator 2 series. It's the Operator 2, Elite Operator 2 that this actual gun is. Absolutely love it. And like I said, things like that actually make it very nice. You'll notice in here, I kind of pulled this out already, but this is a chrome bolt carrier, which I need to clean because I just got back from the range. but you can see it's chromed and everything. Moves very nice. You just pop